Live update muna tayo guys. Ngayong darating na October 7 ay ang unang laro ni Kai Sotto sa kanyang pagbabalik sa Hiroshima Dragonflies playing against Nagoya Flying Eagles. At makakatapat niya ang bull-strong import ng Nagoya Flying Eagles na si Sean O'Mara, isang legit 6'10 big man na napakalakas ang katawan, very explosive and likes to dunk every time nasa loob siya ng shaded lane, at merong napakagaling na low post moves. Masusubukan talaga dito ang bagong lakas ni Kai Sotto kung kakayanin na ba niya ang napakalaking mama like Sean O'Mara na naglaro noon sa USNCAA para sa Xavier. He is a double-double machine. Napakalaki na pero napaka-skilled pa. At meron pang decent 3-point shooting. Although, in terms of speed and quickness, ay hindi naman masyadong mabilis si Sean O'Mara. Magkakatalo talaga ang kanilang tapatan sa power and strength. Dahil in terms of skills, ay hindi naman magpapatalo si Kai Sotto. In fact, kahit sa ang aspeto ng kanilang skills, ay kung ano ang meron si Sean O'Mara, Kai Sotto makes it better, except sa lakas ng katawan. Add to the fact na isang legit 7'3 player si Kai Sotto, kaya built-in advantage na yan ni Kai Sotto. It's all up to Coach Kyle Milling kung papaano niya gagamitin ang napakalaking advantage ni Kai Sotto sa height over Sean O'Mara. Malaki ang expectations ng Japan B-League galing kay Kai Sotto dahil he is fresh from the World Cup and before that ay galing pa siya sa NBA Summer League. Dalawang napakataas na level of competitions na tiyak malaki ang impact sa laro ni Kai Sotto. In terms of experience ay napakalaking tulong ni Kai Sotto ang makapaglaro sa isang NBA environment at makapag-training sa legit NBA facilities with legit NBA coaches and players. Kaya tiyak mataas ang kumpiyansa ni Kai Sotto sa kanyang second season sa Japan B-League with all the experience na nakuha niya sa paglalaro sa FIBA World Cup against super strong players and teams from Asia, Europe, America, and Africa. Iba't ibang style of basketball na madadala niya sa Japan B-League. Kung sa level of competition lang ang basehan, ay mas mataas talaga ang World Cup kaya it is expected na kayang-kaya ni Kai Sotto ang competition sa Japan. Our only concern ay ang likod ni Kai Sotto. Sana ay fully healed na ito in time sa kanyang unang game sa Hiroshima Dragonflies versus Nagoya Flying Eagles.
And then on to Taiwan, who we know pretty well, the Morgans, we know Jeremy Lamb, we know Lish, so we know those guys. And, coaching staff knows Jordan pretty well too. We played Jordan a couple of times. Justin's played against him once, and Jumar's played against him once. And of course we know Rondé, and of course Rondé knows all of us, so that should be a marquee game, that one with Jordan. So we'll see. And after that, we'll go with what have to see what our record is at that point. Hopefully we're still alive and going into the next round.
Coach, any update again on the final 12?
No, we haven't had anything. I can't imagine anything changing by this time. It kills me to rule those four guys out because they really changed the dynamics of the team in terms of size and versatility and even knowledge, because they have all that foundational knowledge that from the beginning of the Inspire camp. So their inclusion would be transformational, but again, we don't have control over that, and we're really thankful and appreciative of the fact that Chris and and Kevin and Arvin and CJ came back and chose to join us, despite not being the first choices. Of course, CJ was, but despite not being the first choices, sometimes guys get upset and say, but they understand it's for the country, so they'll do whatever it takes. And so we're very appreciative of those guys coming in. And like I said, they're veteran players. They know the game. I've said it before. Kevin can come out and get you 30 any night. Chris is a great leader. He's been leading those San Miguel teams forever. And Marshall is going to replace Roger no matter what. And Arvin knows us, so and he has that one really good skill and being able to spread the floor. So we lose a little bit in terms of size, but we don't lose anything in terms really of just pure talent. They are talented and they are smart and they are all leaders. So.
Coach, you talked about putting out fires. I remember in that press con in the PBA office. Do you anticipate much more fires when you land in China, especially with them being the host, trying to get back at us?
No, I don't foresee that. If there are, we will, but I don't foresee it. Coach Al Francis is going earlier. He'll be arriving there early, a few hours before us, and you know how he does things. He's going to get everything set up, and if they aren't going to set up, he's probably going to beat up on a couple people. I say that jokingly, but he gets things done. Al Francis, he gets things done, man. So I don't anticipate those kind of things happening with Al Francis around. But the fires for us are all going to be basketball related at this point. Hopefully no injuries. Hopefully Bahrain doesn't come out and shoot lights out. Those are things that we're going to have to worry about now. The preparations, the practices, getting guys ready. More really the training staff than me at this point. Well, I've been coaching the triangle for 30-something years, and so we have a system of teaching it. We're used to, and we've had imports come in on after having to change and have to teach them the triangle within 24 hours. So we're pretty proficient at it, and I think but the message really is it's not so much the triangle, it's just the idea of moving the ball, being unselfish, and just getting the ball to the first open man. And if we can buy into that philosophy, then we think our offense is going to be solid. And the more time we have and the more games we have, that offense